What's up, everybody? Demon back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we are going to be doing another Godzilla Monster Planet's news and updates. This one should be fairly quick, so we're also going to put the City Shrouded in Shadow news in here as well. So this isn't just Godzilla Monster Planet. We also got some City Shrouded in Shadow, and the acronym for that is CIS. So we're doing some Godzilla news and some CIS news. Alright, so number one, recently there was like this film festival kind of thing that was held, and Godzilla Monster Planet had like a little showing there where clearly they didn't show the movie, but like they had like a little presentation, and there wasn't a lot of news revealed from it. The news that we got is that this movie is going to be a very quote-unquote outside the box and unique, cool anime slash Godzilla movie, so that'll be very interesting to see how they follow up such a unique movie like Shin Godzilla. So that is going to be really cool to see. Then they said that this is going to be the biggest Godzilla to date, bigger than Shin Godzilla, so yes, he will be the largest Godzilla ever. And a lot of people have been making like, oh, is this the arms race of Godzillas? I think it makes sense that this anime Godzilla is going to be the biggest Godzilla ever, and I know there are some people out there who consider the Marvel Studios Godzilla, you know, from way back Marvel Comics, like, you know, Marvel's really old Godzilla that, you know, I don't consider Godzilla. The same thing with Hanna-Barbera's. Yes, technically those two guys were bigger than Shin Godzilla, but I don't consider them for two reasons. Number one, they're big green dinosaurs that breathe fire. They have so little in common with Godzilla that I just don't consider them Godzilla at all. You know, the only thing that they have similar is the name and somewhat of the look, so I don't really consider them to be Godzilla. I do consider Shin Godzilla to be Godzilla, but it looks like Monster Planet's Godzilla is going to be the biggest to date. I would not be surprised if he was bigger than Marvel's Godzilla, who technically currently is the biggest to date. Now, they also revealed that because Godzilla's been on Earth for 20,000 years, Earth's ecosystem has developed around Godzilla, so that'll be really cool to see a world that has developed to kind of fit Godzilla's needs instead of Godzilla show up in the world and then, you know, just kind of destroy stuff. It looks like the world is going to evolve with him, and everyone on Earth, like all the monsters left, will have to coexist with him. So that'll be really, really cool to see. Okay, so there are some new Kaiju announced for Godzilla Monster Planet. We've covered all of them on the channel before. The only ones we have never talked about are Hedorah, Space Godzilla, Mogira, so that's going to be cool to see him make a return. Hopefully he looks less dopey than he did in both Showa and Heisei, so it'll be interesting to see him make a return, as well as that other Kaiju seen in the art for when they were doing the behind the scenes. We don't know anything about him yet, but he's in the movie as well, so those are the new ones to go along with the old ones. I don't remember some of their names, so I'll have to try here. I know there's Kamacuras, Dogura, there's Rodan, and Gearus. I believe his name's Dagura, because I definitely got the two confused last review of Dogura and Dagura. Then there's Orga and Godzilla, so obviously Godzilla's in it, but yeah, those are the confirmed Kaiju for Monster Planet thus far. So a couple of you guys have been sending me this picture recently, and it is a picture of, from the film festival, just the Godzilla kind of advertisement, and it looks like it's being marketed under a different name rather than Godzilla Monster Planet, which is Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. I guess that just proves that you cannot have a Godzilla movie released in the world without having alternate titles. You know, you got like Cosmic Monster, Bionic Monster, Mechagodzilla, you got Godzilla Resurgence, Shin Godzilla, you got all sorts of titles for these movies, so it's cool to see an alternate title for it. I'm going to stick to Monster Planet just because that's easier than Planet of the Monsters. I don't know, I also just personally prefer Monster Planet rather than Planet of the Monsters. It's more simplistic. And Matt Frank recently did some fantastic Godzilla art showing Heisei's Godzilla, who was at one time the largest Godzilla ever, standing next to Legendary's Godzilla and Shin Godzilla, who are all staring up at the new Monster Planet Godzilla in fear because he's so huge. So that's pretty funny to see. It really does feel like they're just trying to one-up everyone with how big Godzilla is going to be, but I believe that's going to stop. I don't think that Godzilla from, King of the Monsters, I know that's the working title, but I don't believe Godzilla from Godzilla 2 will be larger than the Monster Planet Godzilla. I also don't think that if Shin Godzilla 2 ever happens, he'll be bigger than Monster Planet. I think Monster Planet is going to hang on to that rank for quite a while. I don't think we'll get a Godzilla bigger than that for a while, so I think we're good to go here. So, I actually didn't even notice this last time I did a Godzilla Monster Planet news update about Godzilla's new design reveal, but there is a release date for the anime. Now, this is the actual theatrical release date in Japan. It's not the Netflix release date. We're still waiting on news for that, but the theatrical release is 11/17, aka November 2017 at some point. It's going to come out in November in theaters in Japan, so I guess we'll just, stay posted for when the Netflix release date is announced, but until then, I guess we really don't know. So, City Shrouded in Shadow recently had a new update to their website, which revealed all sorts of crazy stuff, including the fact that the game is 100% done. We now have new pictures of our protagonists, and now we have new pictures of Godzilla, Gamera. We really have pictures of everybody, new pictures of everybody, Ultraman. It's really cool to see Evangelion, so that is just really cool to hear that the game is already 100% done. I still am on the edge about it because every picture I see of it, it kind of looks like there's a frame rate issue going on or something crazy like that, but it is a low-budget game, which sucks because this game looks incredible. We also have new descriptions for each level, and it kind of sounds like, I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but first of all, 100% guaranteed you're not playing as the Kaiju. I was already fine with that, but a lot of people aren't. And it kind of sounds like the game doesn't want you to focus on the monster battles around you. You're going to have this human story going on, you're going to have your characters that you're trying to keep alive and everything like that, but it kind of sounds like they don't even want you to focus on the battle. It wants you to focus on objectives, and the battle is just the set piece. The battle is just what's going on, creating the conflict that you are dealing with on a small scale, whereas this large scale thing's going on around you. Because it says, you're not going to be able to stop and have time to stare up at Godzilla's battle with King Ghidorah. You're going to have to be running, you're going to have to be surviving. So I'm fine with that. I think that makes it even cooler. It really sets it in this world where if a giant monster really attacked, this is the kind of thing that would happen. I think that's crazy cool. So I'm all for City Shrouded in Shadow. I just need to see a little bit of gameplay first before I can fully get on board and be like, yeah, this game is going to be incredible. Right now, I'm really optimistic for it. I'm very hopeful for it. I'm very excited to see what else comes out of it. And I'm going to find a way to get this game. So, I don't think I have to worry there. So, I know it is Japanese PS4 exclusive, but I'm sure I'll find my ways to get it. And like I said, guys, just a quick news update. That's everything we had to talk about. So, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. D-Man